Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com. Our update for Friday, January 18th, 2019. Free pick coming up. In fact, 2 free picks, including an NFL prop in just a moment. First, a quick note, if you're new to these videos or you've yet to become a member over at DocSports.com, real cool way to give it a trial run. You click on the link below the video, you get a free $60 account. You can use those free $60 on any of my daily packages or anybody else over at DocSports.com. And here's one that we got going, and it's available right now as we speak. We posted on Thursday. It is a 7-star main event aside from this weekend's NFL Conference Championship. So what are my credentials? Well, we've gone 6-1, 86% for the entire season with my 7-star NFL main events. We are 3-1-1 in this year's NFL playoffs. 18-9 with a couple of pushes going back the last few postseasons. College football and NFL combined since September, 75-45, 62%, up over $12,000 for $100 per unit bettors. And as far as the NFL all by itself, going back to late last year, 59-34, 63% against the spread. Go check it out. The NFL 7-star main event for the weekend is available right now over at DocSports.com. NBA on Friday, college basketball on Friday. I'm involved in both. They'll be available on Friday morning, DocSports.com. Listen, I don't want to take up any more time talking about what I got going for Friday or the weekend. If you want to check it out, go to my handicappers homepage at DocSports.com. If you like what you see and want to purchase a play, go for it. If you don't. It's as simple as that. Let's get to the picks. We're going to start first with that conference prop that I had talked about a little bit yesterday. We were looking for anti-Gronkowski plays, and we found one. Now, the over-under at William Hill Sportsbooks has Gronk receiving 48.5 yards, minus $1.10, whether you like the over or the under. Wanted to report real quickly that 81% of the tickets thus far on this prop are on the over. Let's analyze it a bit. 3.5 yards per game, 3.5 receptions per game is what Gronk has averaged on the season. 3.5 receptions per game, about 52.5 yards per game for the entire season. A few yards over this prop. But bumps and bruises seem to be adding up on Gronk. Not only that, but a change of offensive philosophy. We'll get to that in just a second. His last 4 games, Gronk has combined to make 5 receptions. His average yardage per game in those last 4, 25, 24, 0 yards, and 21 yards. That over-under of 48.5, well, he's gone over 48.5 receiving yards just 4 times in his last 13 games, and only once after week 6. So from week 7 up until now, he's only topped 48.5 yards in 1 game. He did have 3 grabs for 97 yards against the Chiefs. That was 3 months ago, way back in mid-October. Again, it's a different offense for New England right now. You'll see some dump-offs to the running backs because of the KC pass rush. You're going to see some screens to the wide receivers. I don't think it increases the amount of targets or the yardage that Gronk is going to be able to receive in this game against this defense with a little bit different of an offense than what they had back in mid-October when these teams met and it was high-flying. He's suffered those injuries, a lot of nagging injuries, and I think they've caught up besides that change a little bit in philosophy on offense from what they've had to do without the constant deep threat with Josh Gordon no longer part of the mix. Again, 81% of the tickets on this prop at William Hill are over 48.5 yards on Gronk. We're playing under 48.5 yards with Gronkowski. So there's one NFL prop. Might have another 1 or 2 over the next couple of days on these videos. As far as a free pick for Friday, we're turning to the NBA, going to lay the lumber with the Boston Celtics. I mean, the Grizzlies have been horrible on the offensive end. They're horrible on the deep perimeter, on the defensive end. They're 1-9 straight up in their last 10, 1-10 against the spread in their last 11. They've only won 3 of their last 17 games outright. They failed to reach 100 points in 14 of their last 20 games. They're 27th in offensive efficiency and 22nd in effective field goal percentage. Listen, Boston got back on track the other day we saw against Toronto. I don't think they're going to let up on this particular opponent, even if they build a big first-half lead. We like Boston minus 10.5 over Memphis on Friday night. All right, listen, again, the football package available right now over at DocSports.com, the big 7-star main event. We'll look to go to 7-1 with these plays on the season. NBA, college basketball available on Friday morning, DocSports.com. If you like the videos, click on that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe. We do appreciate those who have done so thus far. I'll be right back here Saturday morning, 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific, with our next report. I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com. Let's put Friday in the win column.